Hi, YouTube. My name is Dexter, and welcome back to Doll's Nest, where I did go off into the other direction that I wanted to go check out. You didn't miss anything. There was nothing important out that way. Ooh. LBH-091. I think I know what that is. I think it's a sword? Thermal greatsword. Okay, not quite what I thought it was. That can increase the damage of an attack. Alright, so yeah, all you missed really was I found another spawner, another enemy spawner, off in a random direction. I found a double barrel. The Wagana, 2-round burst, both high per shot firepower. I don't know what its reload time is. I just remember I remember firing it once and it took like 5 seconds to reload it, so I just said no. So we're going to fight the boss. The boss. I don't know where exactly the boss is. I just know that it's out here somewhere. So we're just gonna stare at the floor. Oh, there it is. So, like I said, last episode, this boss is kind of underwhelming. I was kind of expecting it to be like a sandworm or something. But all it really is just a sniper bug. A sniper variant that is much smaller. Almost as small as I am. He's just got a railgun for a nose, and that's it. It's very underwhelming. The Mimic Tank. And that's the boss. This is what the boss does. He's just kind of here. Ow. Although that did just take a third of my health. So that definitely hurt. That definitely didn't feel good. And his weak point is definitely that giant bulb on his back. He has a very weird run animation. You also don't want to be near those. They do explode. And this is the only thing that makes the Mimic Tank even slightly annoying. Or even slightly threatening. He just decides to leave an area. And now you gotta find out which one it is the real one. I think I found him. I also tagged him in the ass with a grenade. Ow, that hurt. Stop that. Get exploded. And yeah, he just decides to go up into the ceiling. Now, where's your next firing line coming from? Oh, there they are. Is that you? That is not you. Is that you? That is you. Like I said, very underwhelming. The hardest part about this guy's level is getting to him. It's the Mega Man Classic, where the harder a level is, the easier the boss is. That is not you. That's him. And he's dead. Oh, he just... okay. There we go. That's, lower level wall key. If you're wondering, I believe that gets me into one of that giant door that I spotted in the last episode. So we're just going to go back up. We're going to stare at the floor while we do it. I do like the lights turning red. And we're back at the top. Oh boy. Whee! There was one thing that I found, though, that I should probably go back and, show off. In the area near the, start. I don't know what else to call it. The first big open area, there was, and, yeah, you can see I can get into that door now. In the first big open area, if you go, basically, you come out at the top of that broken building. If you just keep following that route, straight forward, there's a giant arena where I'm going to go introduce you to what I'm pretty sure is another nymph. I don't remember if it's straight ahead or if it's a little bit behind. Where is my fairy ring? Because I'm pretty sure going through the fairy ring is faster, because I can just immediately turn around and go back where I came from. Kind of thing. I'll show you what I mean. I'm really bad at describing things, and that's only getting worse as I get older. Because I have the big dumb. I've always been bad at describing things, giving directions. My sense of direction is through the fucking floor. That being said, though, for a boss coming up here, I might have to try out that giant laser greatsword that I just got. Where was... Do I just walk through here? Piss off, Scoot. You little light. Oh yeah. Hello, sir. I would like to shoot a grenade at you. Thank you! We're just gonna wait for those to time out. Whoops, wrong button. Wanted to reload. Whoops. Don't mind me just tapping the underside of my desk. So yeah, out here. Bang. I did blow myself up a little bit, but it was worth it. I killed that thing in one hit. So I don't remember if it's straight forward or if it's on my right. But there is an enemy, or there is a nymph somewheres here. Now that I've killed the boss, they should be active. And I think it's straight forward. I'm pretty sure she's up here. There's nothing else up here except for the Wagana when you first come this way. So we're going to introduce ourselves. I think. Alright, maybe she isn't here. Weird. Maybe I actually have to go take a nap at the bonfire first. Or have to make it to the new area. I don't know. I just thought she'd be over here. I thought as soon as the boss died, she was out here, but... Maybe I'm misremembering. I might be off to my right. If she isn't off to my right, then the first... What I'm going to do is, whoops. Well, I guess I need that if I'm about to get into a fight. Actually, no. If she's not out here, dried egg sack, we're just going to go reset and refresh. Not a horrible plan, because I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. The last, or at least the most recent, mite spawner that I killed was over this way. They do just keep coming. There really is. It's kind of annoying. There's nothing in, or there's a treasure chest over here that you can pop open that has nymph parts in it, which makes me think that the nymph is over here. Alright then. Harakiri. I'll find the nymph eventually. That's all I can tell you for certain. I guess we go this way. Back to the big ass door we go. And I don't want to go through the fairy ring. I want to keep running through everywhere else. Because that's not where I need to be. I want to go through that giant door that opened, because I'm out of starter areas to, stomp my way through. So now it's time to go on to the big boy areas. Mid-level areas. Even though I'm definitely not mid-level. I am quite... My gear is not up to snuff. Or at least not for the mid-level areas. Max level item, for any piece of equipment, whether it's armor or a weapon, is level 5, and I'm currently, I think, rocking level 2s and 1s. I am going to be leveling up as soon as I can. I'm going to be leveling up the, alright, get me in. Let me in. I'm going to be leveling up my, my Takama hat, because that thing is a godsend for the boss that's coming up. It is a melee fight for all of the wrong reasons, and I don't like the fight. Whee! Thump. Sir, I'm far more agile than you are. And I'm cooler looking. I don't have weird, you know, growths all over my body. I'm just here to shoot people. Alright, clearly there was something up there, otherwise they wouldn't have put him up there, right? I feel lied to. Alright, let's go down the stairwell. Emission grenade! I love emission grenades. I don't know what those do. I'm just gonna stare at the floor. We are going a very, very long way down. Hold up, get back here. I want your items. Kelpek. I think I know what that is. I don't like using it, but it is cool looking. So you know how in Armored Core 6, the Soup Storm, or the Soup Missile Launcher, looks like a pair of wings? It's that on crack. I'll show it off as soon as I get down to the bottom of this place. Because there is definitely a bonfire down here. And I'm going to use it. Because I am out of a lot of stuff. I lied. I'm quite full on everything, actually. But there'd be items that I have to waste, and I don't want to waste any items right now. Oh, look at that, we're down. Welcome to the Forbidden Domain. We already have an admirer. Yes, that explodes. Hello, An Orlando mixed with Old Dragon King. Or the Old Dragon God, rather. Alright. I'll show off very briefly the Kelpek. I don't think I have the carrying capacity to use it, though, so I'm going to have to switch legs. I'll show you the Avdra. Avdra set looks pretty neat, although I don't like using it. Welcome to the Avdra. If you get hit from behind, you take reduced damage, and that's its entire job. Very slow, though. It is a very, very slow armor. Alright, the Kelpek, or is it Selpek? I don't know, but it's a giant wing. I guess I could have gone to the practice range to show this off, but where's the fun in that? So, you know how I was saying I don't like turn speed? It's so fast this thing turns. So everything in front of me, as long as I don't have to turn more than like a 45-degree angle, I can keep you in my sights. But as soon as I have to, I'm fucked. Alright, Kelpek! Go! Ow! Go! That's the Kelpek. You can't move while using it, or at least not with biped legs. You might be able to use it with tank legs. I've never actually tried. But we're immediately going back to my... we're immediately going back to the... Kuramitsuha. Nope, that was Shamble form. I want Kuramitsuha. Because I like... oh yeah, there's the hat. There's the Takama hat. Yeah, we're going to be making use of that here in a little bit. It's going to be great. Kelpek, I need you to leave because I can't actually move if I have you equipped. Do I want a second Gungnir? No, I want to keep this. I want to keep the Trident. If I equip... Oh, whoops. I unequipped the wrong one. If I equip that big-ass laser greatsword, I am overburdened. Alright, that's about what I figured. Balmung, Kulum. Do I want Kulum? I don't want Kulum. I want my, I want to go back to my laser gun. Where's my laser? Where is he? Where's my scimitar? There he is. Alright, we're back at the scimitar. So, yeah, this is, the accumulation zone, or the forbidden domain. I'm just gonna point down at the ground there for a second. You see how everything looks a little blue and misty? It's poison. Welcome to the poison swamp. That's not a swamp, it's a desert. Ow. That was my everything. Please don't do that again. All the while, that giant fucker way off in the distance is hammering you with shots. Hammering you with what I can only describe as the world's largest pile bunker. There is a lot to find in this area. It's just annoying that you have to play hide-and-go-seek and peekaboo and whack-a-mole. And all of the things that you don't want to do. Why did I not jump? All of the things you don't want to do when there's a giant gun pointed at you. If I just hide here, am I safe? Yes, I am. Good. I tasted that vapor trail. I could smell it. Ow. And, yeah, there are a lot of enemies hiding in annoying places. Alright, we're gonna have to go up there. We're doing 45s. Yeah, well, there goes part of my shield. Time to leave. There is a area that you can find. It's along the route here. There's a door that you can break open. If you want to try and do it the hard way, you can get this guy to open it for you. It's a wall that you just shoot. I don't know if it has a health bar of its own, or if you just have to hit it with a high enough... Oh, right, forgot about these. These things alert everything to your presence. They are everywhere. In really annoying places. I don't want to be here. Well, he killed that guy for me. Thanks, big guy. Thanks, big friend. Can I get you to shoot this guy? Yes, I can. It's a decent use of, blue on blue, a friendly fire. Yes, I'm going to do it as many times as I can. I have no remorse. I have no qualms with, you know, having enemies kill each other. It's right here. I think... Yeah, it's right here. Whoop. Come on, fire it. Send it! I hope that... Okay, there it goes. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Right here. You know you wanna. Whoop! I probably don't want to stand there for too much longer. So yeah, when you blow open this door, you come out, or when you blow open this wall, you come out the other side. You can do this. I know you can. It just takes a while. I had to do this with a melee weapon. I think it just broke it open. Nope. I had to do this with a melee weapon, and it took me a long, long time. There it goes. A hidden message. Bionic part number 4. Kunata. Yes, that is a scythe. And I'm going to call this an episode. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. But if not, to carry on your merry way. But for the rest of you, I'll see y'all next time. And, yeah. Ooh, hey, look, it's a oh, I thought it was a skeleton. I mean, it is a skeleton. It's a skeleton of a nymph. Ow, my everything! It's a skeleton of a nymph, though. But I'm gonna go. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Been a ton of fun.